Hi there 560 geniuses. I'm here to show you today with Mrs. T how to do your pack. This is what you'll be receiving in the mail in the next couple of days. Your parents will be down the front, all lined up, socially distanced, of course, with Mrs. Hodgetts, collecting your packs as we speak. Hopefully, actually no, it'll be this afternoon. You might even see me there if you are lucky. So geniuses, this is what we're going to get for weeks 3 and week 4. Here's week 3 and week 4. So your work for week 3 is listed here. It's in that order in your pack. Week 4 is in the second half of your pack and it's listed in this order to help you. We noticed that some people were struggling and didn't know what to do on what day. So we've laid it out, and Mr. Singh has very kindly put at the top on your pack week 3 or week 4 and the subject. Well, I'm just happy if you do some work from this pack, preferably in this order. You don't have to. You can choose in week 3 whichever order. If you want to take the easiest first or the ones that interest you first, do that. Sorry, normally I know you guys like to start with a bit of handwriting. Well, this time you've got spelling. So there's week 3. We've already done week 1, haven't we, guys? You're going to start on your spelling, which is a vocabulary activity. It looks like this. All of your work has this symbol on it to show that we expect you to do this piece of work at home in your house. Really nice and easy for you guys. You are just filling in using this word bank here of words that you will find in chapters 1 and 2 of your Rats of Nim book, which you should all be reading. I also have a YouTube video that we're sending a link for you so you can listen to me reading it for you. Number 1, if he continues to complain about her health, people will think he is a, that should be a he. I would like you to fill this in using these words that will help you with your reading for Rats of Nim, and it will help you with your spelling. Okay, number 2. Pretty self-explanatory. Mrs. Frisby and the Rats of Nim, chapters 1 and 2. Listen to the video, it's got me on it. And make sure you do your choosing. If you're not sure, you can just do C. Or you can choose 2, which you think it might be, and do a 50-50 on those. You could phone a friend. You could ask your mum or your dad. Okay, anybody who wants to help you, your carer at home, your grandma, you can get her on FaceTime, see if she can help you answer it, but you would have to read the book to her first. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, week 3 English, this is where Mr. Singh's added, which if you don't want to do that in week 3, that's okay if you want to do it in week 4, but as long as you do this, this is part of the work that you'll be doing when you come back to school. We're looking at the fantasy genre, which includes Rats of Nim, and we want you to have a look at books. If you want to read more books, there's a little book list at the back. You can get those online, or you might have them at home. You might even have seen the movies or read them before. So we've got some questions coming up after you've read that. Here's the book list. I'm pretty sure I've got these 3 at home myself, so have a look at these. They're also, all 3 of those are a fantasy story in film form. Oh, and Peter Pan as well. I haven't seen Princess Bride. Let me know, kids. Here are your questions. You colour the bubble, just like you would for NAPLAN, that you're not going to have to do this year. Easy, use that straight thing that none of you can find in your desk. It's called a ruler, and you join the dots after reading these. Don't just make a pretty pattern, kids, I know you. Okay, now we're on to maths. You'll know it's maths because it says maths at the top. Okay, it's not rocket science. You remember that? They love that at school. Can you match the correct net with the 3D shape? That's what you will be doing at school anyway. This is part of the curriculum. You will have this part of the curriculum done and dusted at home. I won't have to teach it to you at school when you come back. This one is Mr. Singh's favourite. Some of the mums might understand why. With the shape. Ask your mum. Can you then cut this out. That's why it's on a blank sheet all by itself. And you can cut around the edges carefully. Put the scissors back when you have finished with them. There's nothing more annoying than looking for the scissors for your cousin's birthday party to wrap the present and someone's taken them. You cut out the shape. I expect that you fold down these lines here nice and carefully. You can use that then to make a box. If you would like to make a gift box for your Mother's Day present, you can make this, cut it out on the pink card, and this will fold nicely into a little box for your mum's Mother's Day gift. That's just an extra if you fancy doing that. Drawing reflected shapes. Again, mum's makeup box might come in useful for this one, because if you put a mirror on the dotted line, ask your mum first before taking her best Sephora out of her room, but you can put your mirror on the dotted line and it will reflect and show you where to draw. If you're uncertain, you just draw the opposite side and join going up. So if it goes down, you go down. If it goes up, you go up. When you draw, if you'd like to colour these in your best glittery gel pens, go for it. That's the same again, but this has a degree of difficulty to it. If you want to get your little brother or sister to stand very still and quiet for 5 minutes, get them to hold the mirror. There's a tip for you, champions. Damper is your science for week 3. We're doing about food production. That's what you would be doing at school, except now you're doing it with your parents at home or your carers at home. This will be much more fun if you can go outside, make a campfire with your family, and you can cook damper. Probably grandparents would be awesome, but at the moment you're not visiting those. You can make this, put it inside some tin foil, and you can put this on the coals of your fire, have a little sing-song outside, and you can have your damper with some jam or honey. Apparently it tastes very nice, around the campfire with your family. Good idea, hey? So you're going to use these ingredients. I hope you have some milk. The cows have not stopped producing milk in Australia at the moment, so you should be able to go down to Woolies, Coles, whichever supermarket parents go to, and you can get your milk. I don't care what kind of milk. If you have nut milk, you can put that in your damper. Follow the method step by step. Most parents will know because they went with their family and their grandparents camping. Make your damper, have a read it to your grandma, read it to the other children in your household. That will be a fun thing to do with your family while you're all stuck inside in isolation. After you've made your damper, you can complete these questions. They're not very difficult, but I am expecting a full sentence answer, guys. That's with a full stop on the end, a capital letter at the beginning. This is still school. And these lines here indicate I'm expecting more than a one-word answer. You got that? Good. All right, another one that you guys will like. For health, we're looking at heroes, and Ned Kelly. Some people consider him a hero. Some people say that he was a criminal on the run. Have a read of this with your parents or your carers, anybody in your family, and see what they think. Some people might want to even take it one step further. You can use some tin cans to make a Ned Kelly postbox or some Ned Kelly memorabilia, and show that to me as well. Send me photos on Class Dojo, and I'm looking forward to seeing your results. Have a read, see what you think, and discuss with your family, probably around the campfire while you're eating your damper. All right, guys, I'll see you in week 5 and week 6, hopefully. Take care. Bye.